I set myself a project to photograph the shopkeepers of Widcombe High Street standing in front of their shop with their shop assistants, and in that way I would get to meet all my local shopkeepers and they would get to know me, and it would enhance the village atmosphere of Widcombe.
Okay, well, the second question was going to be why. So you've got yourself a discount here and there?
I think I've earned a free coffee in 2 places so far. We're not talking early retirement here.
So a good way, as you say, of getting to meet your local retailers. Just how vibrant a street is it here? I mean, tell me about some of your experiences with taking photographs. First of all, was anybody reluctant to actually stand in front of their shop?
That's a question I've been asked before. And it was actually quite interesting because lots of the little shops are individually owned, and there was no problem at all with any of them. They'd say, well, do you want to do it now or tomorrow? Easy. Whereas you get the bigger places where they've got staff on shifts, different people in at different times, became more difficult. And I think the most difficult one of all was the doctor's surgery. Now, it's my doctor's surgery, so I was in with a chance, but you try and get hold of a doctor these days, blinking impossible. So I thought, well, I'll go in and I'll invite any of the doctors in that day to come and stand at the front door at lunchtime. And not one of them turned up.
Too busy.
Too busy. So it was quite interesting, but generally people were up for it, keen to participate, happy to take part, and very friendly, really nice.
Did the staff of the surgery come out and stand in front?
They were too busy as well.
Oh, right, so you weren't actually able to get a shot of...
Well, I cheated.
Oh.
My first thought was maybe get some friends to hold up a picture of all the doctors maybe outside the surgery, but that gets a bit complicated. If they're in the picture, they'd still need to give me permission.
Yes,
and all that.
absolutely.
So I thought, well, my 2 friends are also patients at the surgery, so if I got them to stand outside the surgery, I could take patients outside the surgery, and then my mates would be included.
Well, that's a super way of overcoming a problem, and we're not getting at the surgery, are we? We quite appreciate that people are very busy. I mean, as someone who's phoned up, tried to get an appointment, I'm sure there are a lot of people nodding their heads at the moment. But hey, how vibrant a high street is it here? I mean, what were your feelings? I mean, what sort of variety of shops and offerings do we have?
Yeah, well, I'm sure many people watching will know lots of the shops. It's a very popular area. It's got that lovely villagey feel. It's got the corner shops that we pop in and out every day, the coffee shops where you can sit outside and talk with your friends, the pubs where you meet in the evening. It's those sort of shops and facilities that give it that local, vibrant, villagey feel. And it's the very shops that a lot of our real villages are missing these days.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yes, I live in Larkhall, and we think we're a bit of a little village. And I quite agree with you. Come across town, across the river into Widcombe, it's the same sort of feel. Well, it's a lovely idea and a lovely way of meeting the local traders. What's going to happen to all of these when the exhibition's over?
That's a good question, isn't it? Well, the Widcombe Social Club have said all the photographs are for sale.
Right.
So now I know.
Yes. Oh, well, that's good. So the shopkeepers and owners can buy a picture if they want to.
That's right.
And might I suggest that those that don't, maybe Bath Record Office would maybe like them?
Yeah, in fact, only last week, while putting the exhibition together with my other hand, I put all the pictures into a photo book because I thought there might be a historical record
Yes.
interest
Yes.
in the pictures.
The state of the high street in 2025.
Occasionally you see those old photos with the shopkeeper standing outside.
Yep.
So it's kind of a modern version of that. But so far I've had no interest from historical type groups or resident association type places. So that might all change.
Well,
when I see
now
this.
I've spoken to you, that might all change.
The word is out.
Well, well done. I mean, you're quite a familiar figure around Bath, aren't you, Phil, the photographer? I was just saying to you that I've recently done a podcast with Councillor Dina Romero, and you straight away said, oh, I did a year in a life with her when she was mayor.
That's
that
right.
must have been quite an interesting experience.
Well, it's because I'm in the Bath Photographic Society and my love of photography draws me into those circles. And they said they wanted to do a year in the life of the mayor and who was interested. And I volunteered along with some of the others. And we used to be able to pick an event to go and photograph. And so I would do about one a month for a year. And so I kind of got to know Dina, and she might come along this evening with
to
others.
lend her support.
To lend her support.
Well, it's a lovely idea, Phil. It's great to meet you again. How long is the exhibition on for?
It's on for the whole of September and October 2025.
And is it free admission?
Yep, whenever the Widcombe Social Club is open, just come in and it will be here. And I've got a loop video to play on the TV, and there's a couple of extra photographs that aren't in the exhibition, and that should be able to go around all day. So if you pop in the daytime and you've got the place to yourself, do ask them to put on the TV as well.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pleasure.